Hey friends, so I am filming a full face of first impressions slash testing out new makeup releases, new products. I'm so excited. Some of this stuff was sent in a PR, some of it I purchased myself, some of it was sent to me by an awesome friend. So I've got a lot of new things to show you guys. If you're interested, just keep watching. If you are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. Thank you so much for checking me out. My name is Karen Harris. I upload every other day and you do get quite a bit of content from me, so I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. I also like to focus on tan girl friendly makeup. When I first started YouTube, I had such a hard time finding swatches for people with my skin tone, so I decided to take matters into my own hands and create a channel as well as an Instagram account where I show swatches and basically try and figure out if products are tan girl friendly. So if that sounds like something you'd like to see, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with my channel. Without further blabbering, let's get into a full face of first impressions. Okay guys, so you know the drill here. I always do my eyeshadow first, and the new eyeshadow palette I want to show you guys is from an indie brand called Muse Beauty. I believe there's a double E. I just think that's emphasis on the E, right? I don't know. Sometimes English is hard, but they are so cool. It's like very much based on art, and they sent this really cool like booklet kind of with ideas for eyeshadow looks. They talk about the brand. They talk about the Impressionism era in art. But I'm so excited that they sent this to me. So I think I'm going to focus on these greens and maybe that blue. I don't know. I feel like that's like my comfort zone of colorful shades, but I don't know. I love a good green shade. This shade Poppies is really beautiful too. So I'm going to put it on my eyes and then we'll do swatches because I don't know. That's kind of how I usually do it. So I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. This is a Sigma Diffused Crease Brush E38, and I'm gonna go into the shade Parasol, is that muted green color. I'm gonna start with the lighter color and then branch into the deeper green so I can use it for the outer corner. And we're gonna see if this palette is tan girl friendly. I think we can assume that it is light and light medium friendly based on Annette and Butte Bean. But let's see if it is tan girl friendly. That shade is definitely a very muted green color, but let's see if we can build it up. My dad is watching homesteading videos and I can hear somebody using a chainsaw, and it sounds like somebody's like cutting down a tree in my backyard, but that's not actually what's happening. But I'm like, somebody cutting the grass? And then I'm like, nope, it's just my dad watching homesteading videos. The man is like obsessed with YouTube. It's so funny because he watches all these homesteaders and a lot of them do YouTube as a full-time job, so it's really funny because my only genre of YouTube that I really pay attention to is beauty. And so it's funny how some people are so engaged in YouTube, but it has nothing to do with makeup. Okay, so this is building up quite decently. As you saw, I definitely did a bunch of blending and building, but it built up very nicely. So it wasn't like the most pigmented shade at first, but I like that I was able to add to it and bring the color up. Now I'm going into the shade I'm so excited for. It's called Undergrowth, and it's like this beautiful true green shade. So I'm not going to switch my brush. I'm just going to take the same brush and dip into it and start on the outer corner and just blend. Oh yeah, I like this green. It's so pretty. I should do a halo. I think I might do a halo. I haven't done a halo eye in a while. And it's not too late because I didn't pull it in all the way in. Oh, I love this green. It's so pretty and vibrant. I'm just going to grab a smaller brush and go into the green to do the inner corner. Just going to like pack that dark green shade on. Okay, so now I'm going to lay down the middle colors. My friend Heather has been raving about this base, and she was telling me how pretty it made her eyeshadows look, and I'm like, I have that. Why don't I use it? And I'd kind of set it aside because it really wrecks your brushes, but I think that if it makes the eyeshadows pop, I'm going to try it out again and see. So let me use... I'm going to use this Sonia Kashuk brush that I've had for a while, and I'm going to try it out and see in the lid, on the lid, because I'd like to use it more, and Heather says she really likes it, so why not? So I'm going to use my finger, I think, to tap it on. So I'm going into the shade Verdant, I think is how you say it, and I'm going to... Uh-oh, I think I put too much on. Uh-oh. It's like leaking everywhere. I may have screwed this up. Heather, send help. Oh well. Okay, it's kind of working. Do you guys love how much of a hot mess I am sometimes? Okay, I think I have to let this side dry up because I put way too much on. And it is gunky. But she's right. Holy smokestacks. Wait, is that... What does that actually mean? I thought it means like holy shit, but if it's like a drug reference, I'm sorry. I don't actually know what it's in reference to. Ooh, Heather. Girl, you were right about this base. I am so excited. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'm excited. Now I just need to blend. Let me just grab, I just need a flat brush to kind of add a little more of the shimmer. Okay, I'm gonna go back into that green and just marry everything on the outer corners. Okay, I think I kind of pulled it off. I'm gonna go in with another smaller brush and just go into this brown color up here and just work that into the outer corner and the inner corner just a tish, just to give it a little bit more depth. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked by how much I love that green. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I go too crazy. So I'm sorry I didn't use like a ton of colors from the palette, but you guys don't love a green eyeshadow look, so I'm gonna stick to my little comfort zone there. And next we're gonna try a new foundation. Okay guys, so for foundation today we are going to try the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. And this was sent to me as a gift from a very, very wonderful friend of mine. How cool is this? She sent me 3 shades. I feel like I played myself though, because I definitely got a tan from 4th of July and being at the pool, and most of my foundation shades don't work for me because I'm much tanner than I was like 2 weeks ago. But I think like bronzer and blush will save the day. So I'm just gonna put on my Laneige serum that I like. I had a face oil on earlier this morning, but I just wanted to put some hydration on my skin because I haven't moisturized in a few hours. And I did do a how I get my glowy skin plus like product recommendations for glowy skin video for tan girls. So if you guys haven't checked that out yet, I would recommend, because you guys ask me how I look so glowy and dewy on camera all the time, so I just want to put that out there. So I requested shades 110 warm, 120 warm, and then 135 warm. So I'm gonna go with 135 and see if that is gonna be tan enough for me, because that's the darkest shade I have at the moment. And I'm thinking it's a little bit light, but you know what? It's gonna, maybe if it oxidizes and stuff, it'll be okay. So I'll just go with it, and then will fix it if it's really bad. Most of the time I can still get away with it. I think it's okay. I really like the coverage it's giving me with the Beauty Blender. I can see my skin in my viewfinder. As you can see, this side I have a bit of, you know, slight breakouts and a little bit of dark spots. And then this side looks a little bit more flawless, I would say. And I just am doing a few pumps. I like the new packaging. I like that it's not in a glass bottle, because I think their original foundation is in a glass bottle. And then I tried to like the Pretty Fresh, was it hydrating like lotion type foundation, like tinted moisturizer? That's what it's called. Gosh, words, English is hard today. But I didn't really like it. Although my preferences for foundation has also changed now. So maybe going back, I would like it now. Like if I were to repurchase it, maybe I would actually like the formula now, because I love the Kosas tinted face oil. But honestly, I'm not about to buy ColourPop unless it's something that's gonna like really knock my socks off. I've been on like a ColourPop no-buy this year. I did break twice. Fresh, what? Minty Fresh or something palette, and I bought the tie-dye collection. I was kind of disappointed in the tie-dye collection, so I learned my lesson for sure on that, and now I am back on my ColourPop no-buy. I'm also trying to get back on my makeup low-buy. We'll see how it goes. As you can see, this is quite a bit lighter than my skin tone, but you know what? I did the best I could by shade matching myself online. Could probably go a little bit darker, but I can definitely see this working for me in the winter time. So as far as foundation, it's definitely lightweight. It did some weird thing right here under my eyes. It like clung to some patches under my eyes. So I don't know if there's like a product it's clinging to there. Not quite sure. Oh, you know what it is? It might be the glitter glue. I might have gotten some glitter glue under my eyes. So hopefully my concealer will cover it. But yeah, I like it. I like the finish. I don't feel overly dewy, but I really like how my skin looks in the viewfinder. So that is the new foundation from Pretty Fresh, which is a sister line of ColourPop. And yeah, this is basically marketed as their hyaluronic hydrating foundation, which all of those are keywords for the summertime. And then for concealer, I'm going to use the Dior Forever Skin Corrector in the shade 4WO. I picked this up during the Sephora sale. It was in my cart for a long time. I think Annette's Makeup Corner is the one that convinced me to try the Dior Forever foundation. And then I figured, oh, I'm going to get it on sale. Let me get the concealer too. So let's check this out as well for this video. I've already used this a few times. I really don't have a lot of thoughts on concealers because I always feel like nothing really works 100% how I want it to. Like I just want something to like fill in my dark creasy under eyes, and it never really happens. But you know what? That's okay. Like I can't have flawless skin and flawless under eyes and everything. So I do the best I can to kind of cover them up. But if they're there, they're there, and it means I'm alive, I guess. I don't know. So that concealer also is sticking to that frickin' glitter glue, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but that's okay. And yeah, I like the concealer. It blended really easily. That took me like 2 seconds. So that's that on that. And then my go-to powder has been the Pat McGrath. And this is the Wayne Goss number 2 brush. And I'm just throwing that on under my eyes. Wow, I got glue over here too. So if you guys are noticing that in the video, I'm sorry. I'm kind of cringe sometimes. But there's that. And next I'm going to try my Salt New York palette. So I bought this at the end of March and I just received it this past week. So I got it when you get the palette, 4 shades, and then they were giving you a 5th pan for free. So I really like this, but then I have this extra pan, but it is what it is. And this is the shade Rose. So of course I bought all of the medium toned blushes, and I don't know, I just kind of went to town on the shades, so we'll see how those all work. But for today I'm going to try out these products. So this contour shade looks very bright. I'm a little bit freaked out. I'm going to go into my e.l.f. contour brush. This is the one I use with the Tower 28 bronzer. I'm just going to use it like bronzer because I don't really contour that much, and it's getting the palette kind of dirty because the brush is kind of big, but that's okay. I can hopefully clean that up later, but I'm just using this big old brush to bronzy my face. Ooh, I like that. It's very emollient. This is really freaking cool. I'm just trying to build it up a little bit just to be extra. I can't believe I put glitter glue on my face. So embarrassing. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see the bronzer on my skin tone. I will tell you what shades I got afterwards. I'll swatch everything. Next I want to go into blush, and of course you guys know the hot corally shade is calling my name. So I'm gonna pick that up with a Real Techniques brush. You guys, the funny thing is, like, when I ordered this palette, I wasn't nearly into cream products as I am now. And like, this order couldn't have come in at a more perfect time for me because I just love cream products so much. And I know Britt Clark was asking me about this color. She's like, can you swatch that shade? I want to see what it looks like. So happy to be playing with this palette. Gonna put a little bit on my nose. Feeling like Rudolph. I will test out the new collaboration from Jen Loves Reviews and Ofra Cosmetics. They were so kind and sent me over the Metamorphosis Lip set. And basically this has 3 shades. It's Revive, Refine, and Reimagine. And it says make your own transfixing shades with this transformative trio of Ofra's long-lasting liquid lipsticks designed by beauty reviewer Jen Loves Reviews. So I'm really excited. I grabbed a shade from my collection that absolutely terrifies me on a daily basis. It's this like hot coral shade called Daddy's Girl from Color Drain. And I think this is the last shade to go with this eye look, but I thought let me grab it and put it on and try out Jen's mixers. So that's what we're gonna do. Wow, she's bright. I mean, I like this color, but let's say I just don't wear it as much as I thought I would. So that is the shade. I kind of want to make it a little bit more of a nude. So I think I'm going to use the shade Refine. Actually, maybe I should try Reimagine. This is the dark shade. So I'm going to grab a brush because I don't want to wreck this applicator. So I have a bunch of like lip-ish brushes. I'm just going to grab this brush and I'm going to try and just kind of dab it on. Oh, that is freaking cool, dude. It has like a coconut scent. Okay, my lipstick just got out of control because my lips are dry right here. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna have to clean this up somehow. So, I'm getting in all kinds of trouble today, guys. I'm gonna take another synthetic brush and try and clean up my lip line. You guys know I never spend this much time on my lip makeup, but I think the Color Drain shade's a little bit older. And there's something on my lips, like either dry skin or some kind of texture that I didn't realize. And so it kind of made it a little bit crusty, but don't judge me too harshly. I feel like this side is like a little messed up. I'm trying to put some concealer on it, but I feel like it's bringing even more attention to it than I wanted to, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. But just wanted to show you a little demo of Jen's product. So I went from this shade called Daddy's Girl to this shade called Reimagine using Jen's Lippy. So that's pretty freaking cool. Okay, so the next one I want to try out is a new product as well for me. This is the Velour Lash and Go Eyeliner Lash Adhesive. So basically this is an eyeliner slash eyelash glue, and I'm low-key terrified because I never use falsies really that often. So I got the glue on there and I'm just using these kind of affordable lashes I got from the Shop Musee website. And should probably had some tweezers at the ready for this. Do I not have my tweezers here? Really, Karen? You should know better. Okay, I don't hate it. We'll see if it stays on. My real lashes are a hot mess right now because they've got a bunch of glitter glue in them. So let's try the other side. This applicator works really well. I'm actually mildly shocked. I wouldn't try to do a wing with this, but I can manage to do a decent enough liner. Oh, this is so terrifying. I haven't done lashes on myself in so long. People that wear lashes on a daily basis like deserve a freaking medal, because I swear I don't know how. I don't know how you do it, but I think they're on. I think we've secured the lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair, and I will be right back to do some swatches and show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so here is the final look. I had so much fun playing with these new products. So let's go ahead and just recap really quick. So this is the Impressionism by Muse Beauty, and I really had fun playing with this palette. I do want to go ahead and swatch it for you guys just so we can see how the rest of the shades look on my skin tone. So far so good, and let me give you guys some quick swatches of the shades. They are so beautiful. So the first row has the shades Haystacks, Giverny. Sorry if I'm butchering that area. Arles, and Dancers. So there is the first row of swatches. Okay, I'm gonna swatch the next row, which this is so beautiful. I can definitely see this being one eye look or two eye looks, because you could do the two pinks and the two more peachy shades as eye looks. So let me give you guys some swatches. Ooh, pretty. Look at that shade Poppies. So they have Amaranthine, Water Lily, Sunrise, and Poppies. And Poppies is like a hot coral shade. Stunning. Okay, so the last two rows I'm going to swatch on my other arm. So let me just grab the swatches. There is the blue row. So we have Scintillate, Coast, Almond, and Starry. I love how like one of the words is really hard to say and then I can say the rest of the words. So if I'm mispronouncing these, please excuse me. I will put the names on the screen in case I am butchering them. So here are all the blue shades, and then this first shade is like a MAC blue brown pigment. It's so pretty. And then the last row is the green row, which is this entire eye look is the green row. And then there's one neutral shimmer shade. You know we all love a good neutral shimmer shade. So here we have Wisp, Parasol, Verdant, and Undergrowth. This green is probably like my favorite green I've ever seen in an eyeshadow palette. So this lighter green didn't swatch so well, but it was pretty easy to build up on my eye. So there's all of the swatches of the Muse Beauty palette. Just want to show you guys those. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to see what else I create with it. I will link their website down in my description box in case you guys are interested in picking this palette up. I do believe this is their only product, so I'm so thankful that they sent this to me to try out, and I can't wait to see what more they do with this. I will definitely try and film more with that eyeshadow palette shortly for you guys. And then the next new thing I tried out was the Pretty Fresh foundation from ColourPop. So this is the hyaluronic hydrating foundation, and I really like this so far. I mean, I've only had it on for like an hour, so if I see anything or anything changes, I will update you guys in the description box. I'll also probably test this out by wearing it to work, because that's really when I see how long lasting a foundation is. I can't really comment on how well this wore throughout the day by only wearing it for filming purposes, so I will keep you guys updated on this, but I didn't have any problems as far as it being streaky or patchy. It blended really well, and the medium coverage was great for me because I don't like too light of a foundation coverage, because I do want it to kind of make my skin look flawless, especially because I'm sitting here filming multiple YouTube videos, you know? So far, so good on that. As far as my Salt New York palette, the wait for this was painful. I thought I was never going to get this, so I was very, very happy when I finally got my shipping notification. I don't like how the bronzer, see, it's like getting all over the pan and stuff like that. So I feel like the packaging is going to get ruined pretty quick with it holding cream products, but that's not like the end of the world. I can clean that up. As far as the shades go, let me give you guys some swatches because I'm sure you guys are dying to see them on my skin tone. They're very soft. I liked the bronzer and the blush. The highlighter, I don't think it like picked up too well on my brush that I was using, so I'm gonna have to keep you guys posted on that. And also know my hand is much darker than my face is, just because I've been spending a lot of time outside. So I will put the shade names of these on the screen because it's in the palette right now and I don't want to try and pull them out. And then I'm gonna swatch my extra blush pan as well, and this is the pan in the shade, I believe this is Rose. So this is the lip and cheek creme in Tint Pro Rose. So I will give you guys a swatch of that as well. And it was funny too, I was talking to my friend Britt Clark about these, and she was saying like, how did you pick the shades? And I was like, I tried to watch every YouTube video I could find on these palettes because there really wasn't a lot. So hopefully it is helpful to you guys to see somebody my skin tone show it off, because I don't think I found any tan or deep skin tone swatches. So those are the shades I have, and they definitely built up nicely on my skin. So I really like how this looks very natural on my skin tone. Now the next new thing I did try this past week, but I didn't talk about in my video, is the new Gucci bronzer. I've really been enjoying this bronzer. I didn't know what to expect from it, but I did get the shade 04. This works really well for me. It gives me a beautiful, almost like a contoured look, and I love it. It also has a like a lilac-y gardenia scent. I don't know, it's got some kind of floral scent to it. I don't know if any other reviewers had mentioned that. I haven't really watched any reviews because I kind of wanted to formulate my own thoughts, but I love it. It's not like an overly heavy compact, but I just feel like it looks so luxe, and I'm just so happy that I purchased this. And then the next new thing we tried was the Ofra lipstick, and I really liked the concept here. I like how it changed the Daddy's Girl Colored Rain lippy, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that demo. Here is the first shade. This is a light shade called Revive, and I think this is going to be a good one to tone down any really dark colors you guys don't like. And then this neutrally mauve shade called Refine. I think I could definitely get away with wearing this on its own. I wouldn't really need to mix anything with this. So there is Refine. And then the last shade is the one I used today. This is Reimagine, which is, I think, something that would darken up any really light kind of lipstick. So I could see myself actually using this one with the light shade to kind of deepen it up, because I couldn't really pull off like a really creamy shade like the first one here. I think if I mix those two together, it would make a beautiful nude. But there's those three. So Same great Ofra formula. I'm very excited for Jen and Ofra, and thank you Ofra and Jen for sending me that product as PR. I will go ahead and list that link in my description box as well, and that will be an affiliate link. So if you do use it to shop, I will make a small commission from it, and I appreciate you guys for shopping my links because it does help me put back into my YouTube channel. So that was that, and then the very last thing, right, I think, if I forget, let me know. This is the Velour Lash and Go eyeliner and lash adhesive. So far my lashes are on. Like I said, I have plans to film more videos today, so I will keep you posted on the longevity of this product and how well my eyelashes stayed on. I thought it was pretty easy to use. I have decent control of my arm and my hand, so I am able to do a line pretty well, I would say. I wouldn't use this to do a wing liner because, I mean, you don't want lash glue to do a wing liner. So if I was to use this and wanted a wing liner, I'd probably use a regular liner, create the wing, and then go on top of it in necessary areas with this guy. I've also seen some people put this directly on the lash band, so I will definitely try that method as well in the future. But I'm kind of excited that, you know, somebody thought of something like this. It's pretty genius because if you use black lash glue and you're not very good, you can end up like sticking your lash very far away from your actual eyelash line, and then you see a huge gap, and then when you pull it off, there's a whole bunch of black glue just sitting around. So good tip to always know is if you're working with eyelash glue and fake lashes, just do some kind of dark color on your lash line and it helps kind of blend things. So that's a little tip from me. So far, I really enjoyed everything I tried. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you have any questions, if I missed anything, please leave me a comment in my description box. You guys know I love chatting with you there. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will catch you guys in my next video soon. Bye guys!